For many, Ronaldo is one of the best footballers in history. No, not Cristiano Ronaldo, the original Ronaldo, the Brazilian, or Fenomeno. Neither before him nor since then, no other player could replicate what Ronaldo was. An anomaly. But for some reason it never enters the conversation of the greatest in history, who is dominated by Maradona, Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Pelé. But why? Why is it so difficult to understand how good he really was? Why? Because it's so hard to understand how good it really was. Let's start with the obvious. Ronaldo's career wasn't parallel to any of the players already mentioned. Pelé and Maradona dominated the previous decades. Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo arrived long after the best years of Ronaldo passed. It's impossible to compare him to others, so his skills can't be contextualized. There's another more abstract problem, and it has to do with how unusual Ronaldo was. A large part of his appeal was that he was unique, and that for many, what he did on the field was new. When his reputation started to grow in Europe, first in PSV, then in Barcelona, his style of play contained elements that many hadn't seen before in a footballer. Ronaldo was physically imposing, with broad shoulders, but he was also extremely fast, agile, and skilled like few others, which seemed to go against his body type. He was a born scorer, yes, but also a spectacle, a unicorn, long before that terminology existed. Bobby Robson to Ronaldo's goal at Compostela in 1995. Clearly, that was the answer of someone who was seeing something new and who saw how the parameters of what he thought possible changed. But how can you quantify and explain it to fans today? You can't put Ronaldo in that historical context again. Before football evolved thanks to greater marketing, advanced training techniques, and better preparation. Instead, his impact is more punctual. Since his career ended long before the analytic boom, his contribution can only be described using the most basic statistics. Ronaldo depends on the statements of those who saw him play live, even if that provides very convincing testimonies. For Ronaldinho, Ronaldo was his childhood hero, just like for Lionel Messi, who said he was the best striker he had ever seen. He was so fast that he could score from nowhere, and he could shoot the ball better than everyone. Thierry Henry said that Ronaldo did things that no one had seen before. Clarence Seedorf called him the best player I had in my career. But perhaps the most pertinent point was given by Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who said that there was no one like him. No one has influenced football and players as much during their careers as Ronaldo. Ronaldo's legacy is important. He inspired a whole generation of footballers, becoming one of the first elite strikers to play more behind the ball, being one of the few who could contribute by playing off the field. During his career, his number of goals is comparable to those of Alan Shearer, Patrick Kluivert, and Gabriel Batistuta. And to those